How are you, lads? During a brief pause in my regularly scheduled programme of reality TV, doom scrolling, and avoiding things I should probably be doing, I found myself thinking about friendships. And honestly, they can be a fucking minefield. Nobody really prepares you for how complicated they can get as you get older. When you're younger, it all seems fairly straightforward. You like the same people, you go to the same places, you laugh at the same stupid things. Job done. Then adulthood arrives, and suddenly everyone is carrying different stuff. Relationships, kids, jobs, illness, family drama, grief, stress, about 17 different WhatsApp groups. And somehow we're all trying to navigate it while pretending we know what we're doing. Along the way, friendships develop their own little dynamics too. You've got the organizer, the therapist, the chaotic one, the one who remembers birthdays, the one who somehow ends up planning the entire weekend away because everyone else appears to have outsourced their decision-making to the group chat. And the funny thing is, nobody consciously chooses these roles. They just sort of happen. Until one day, life knocks somebody sideways and they can't be that person anymore. One thing I've realised is that not every friendship ends because someone did something awful. Sometimes nobody is the villain. Sometimes two good people just end up needing different things. Sometimes life pulls people in different directions. And sometimes you're the one who decides to leave. Not because you hate the person, not because they never mattered, not because the good times weren't genuinely good, but because deep down you know the friendship isn't right for you anymore. And that's a horrible place to be. Because hurting someone sucks, even when you know you're making the right decision. You can be grateful for everything a person brought to your life. You can love them. You can have years of brilliant memories and still know it's time to execute a slow but determined tactical retreat at approximately 6 kilometers an hour. The older I get, the more I realise two things can be true at once. You can walk away from someone and still wish them well. You can be hurt by someone and still appreciate what they once meant to you. And you can miss a person without wanting them back in your life. Friendships are weird. Some people stay, some people leave, and some disappear for years before randomly appearing in your messages, as if the last conversation wasn't sometime during the reign of Queen Elizabeth. No explanation, no context, just, how are you? And weirdly, sometimes that's lovely, because people change, sometimes for the worse, sometimes for the better. And sometimes the people who come back fit your life far better now than they ever did the first time around. Maybe that's why some friendships can feel more straightforward than others. There's less analysing, less expectation, less emotional admin. A lad can disappear for 6 months and return with a text saying, "Pint?" A woman can spend 6 hours trying to decide whether a thumbs up emoji means grand, annoyed, or we need to discuss what happened in Tenerife in 2018. There will be screenshots. There may be a PowerPoint. Anyway, maybe I'm overthinking. Entirely possible. But tell me this. Have you ever walked away from a friendship you were genuinely grateful for? Or had someone unexpectedly come back into your life years later? And was it weird, wonderful, or somewhere in between? Or am I about to discover that spending too much time alone with my own thoughts is considerably more dangerous than operating heavy wheelchair machinery?